As we know, a few days ago, the UFC announced the main event for UFC Nashville, which will be Cory Sandhagen taking on Umar Nurmagomedov. And Cory Sandhagen has gone on his Instagram account and responded to the news and spoke about some of the fan backlash he's already had for taking this fight. So I'm going to react to that video, which I'll show you here in 1 second, as opposed to 90% of the YouTube channels who just took Cory's video and posted it for clicks. I'm actually going to give you guys something a little bit extra here. So here we go. Cory Sandhagen talking about the Umar Nurmagomedov fight.
Hey, I know you guys saw the announcement, fighting August 5th against Umar Nurmagomedov. I'm getting a lot of haters saying, why would you fight this far down in the rankings? He's going to beat my ass, blah.
Yeah, let's talk about that right off the bat. And these are some Umar fans, obviously, who are probably harassing Cory. I mean, we've seen this. And look, every fan base has fans like this, okay? I'm not saying it's selected to this, but if you're a fan messaging Cory saying you're an idiot, Umar's going to destroy you, A, you're not watching the sport, because Cory Sandhagen's been competing against the highest level fighters in the weight class for an extremely long time. Like, you look at who he's fought, and yes, there's some losses in there, but he's always had really good performances against some of the high level opposition. And two, why don't you give the guy credit? Wasn't the whole issue that nobody would fight Umar and that people were avoiding him and all that? And now Umar gets this prime opportunity against Cory Sandhagen, and now people are hating on him. Fans are just weird, man. So just wanted to point that out right off the bat. If you're anyone out there that is hating on Cory Sandhagen for taking this fight, you are an absolute moron. I will say that on record.
Blah, blah, blah. 2 reasons. 1, Umar's a great fighter, and I'm not trying to be world champ if I'm not the actual best in the entire world. So fighting Umar is a great challenge, and I accept it. And number 2, because I'm a beast, bitch. That's why. Peace. I'll see you guys in Nashville. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Yo, what's up?
Yeah, great stuff here from Cory. I love how he took this head on and kind of addressed people. And I loved what he said there about how if I'm going to be a world champion, I've got to fight the best. And I think he recognizes how great Umar is. You see the record there, 16-0. Has looked outstanding in his UFC career. I like that mindset. There's also fans, and go watch. I have a video on my channel. Maybe I'll actually show it to you guys right now, of Cory Sandhagen talking about wanting to fight Merab instead of Sean O'Malley, and fans saying that, that Sandhagen's scared of fighting O'Malley. Like, some fans just, I don't know if you're not watching the sport or what the deal is, but it's just very, very, very strange behavior here for fans to sort of talk like that. I got to find this video. Where is it? Come on. I've got it on here somewhere. Here we go. Cory Sandhagen calling out Merab instead of Sean O'Malley. And if you look at the comments on this video, you know, you're seeing some people, let me find the latest comments. That would probably be better. But, you know, like, Cory doesn't want money. You know, you got some supporting him as well, but you've got some people in here basically saying that he's scared of O'Malley in this fight, and it's complete nonsense. I don't think anyone has any right to talk crap about Cory Sandhagen for taking this fight. Like I said, Umar, extremely tough. You could argue Cory should be fighting Aljamain Sterling in a rematch right now instead of Sean O'Malley. A lot of people feel like O'Malley didn't win that fight against Petr Yan in his last fight. Cory arguably beat TJ Dillashaw. He lost to people always bring up the Petr Yan fight, by the way, as like some sort of knock on him. Remember, he took that on short notice. I don't know why people never talk about that with Sandhagen. So, and then, you know, last couple wins, Song Yadong, Chito Vera, those are 2 extremely good wins in the weight class. And, you know, he totally outclassed Vera. Shouldn't have been a split, should have been unanimous, and finished Song Yadong. I know it was a doctor stoppage, but, you know, very impressive there for Cory Sandhagen in this matchup here. So just wanted to give Cory some props here for taking the fight. This is an outstanding matchup, and despite what some people on the internet will tell you, I actually think this fight makes a lot of sense. We're going to really know how good Umar is. Like, if Umar wins this fight, I've said this before, he's getting the next title shot. There's no doubt about it if he beats Cory Sandhagen. And for Cory, he should get the title shot too if he wins this fight. Umar's a dangerous opponent. He's fighting down the rankings against a guy like Umar when, you know, he could have maybe fought like a Rob Font or someone else that I think would be, you know, more of a notable matchup and less risk, so to speak, because I think, you know, Umar is extremely dangerous. So, yeah, I think the implications of this are huge. I will be doing an early look preview on this fight at some point in the near future, because I do think this is very tough to decipher. And, you know, right now, sort of top of my head as far as a pick, I'm leaning slightly towards Cory Sandhagen, and it's for 2 reasons. As you guys know, when I break down fights, I'm very heavy on opposition. Umar has not fought anyone close to Cory Sandhagen's caliber at this point in terms of UFC fights. Raoni Barcelos, you know, out of the rank, I mean, he was supposed to fight this weekend, but I think in general, not a guy that was really making a lot of noise in the weight cast. Brian Kelleher, someone that struggled in the UFC. And again, you got to fight who you're given, but I just think like going from that to Cory may be too much of a step up. However, Umar's also undefeated. He's looked flawless in all his performances, and we've seen time and time again where fighters can fight bad opposition and rise to the occasion and get big wins. We've seen it with a number of fighters here. So it'll be interesting. The one thing I'll also say, this is a 5-round fight. So, you know, Cory Sandhagen, obviously, has that experience with the fact that he's been in main events more often. So that's an interesting element to this. And the other thing is Cory's extremely tough to finish. He's only got one stoppage loss. That was probably in one of the worst fights he's ever had against Aljamain Sterling. And people keep fixating on that loss. Oh, well, Sterling finished him. Yeah, well, guess what? That was back in 2020. Cory is vastly improved since then. You look at his record. He's 4-2, and again, really should be 5-1 in my opinion, because I thought he beat Dillashaw in that fight. So that's kind of where I'm leaning here. But this is going to be an outstanding matchup, and I can't wait to break this one down a little bit more with the tail of the tape. But yeah, kind of the main point of this video is don't be hating on Cory Sandhagen. If you are, I really don't understand why you're watching fighting, because again, Cory could have turned this down. They would have said he was scared. Cory takes the fight. Now they're saying you're going to get destroyed. I don't know about that, man. Like Cory is, like I said, the only fight that he's quote unquote got destroyed in was the Sterling fight, and that was a fight that I think he's a much different fighter since then. So we'll see what happens. But again, not my official pick yet, by the way. I still got to dig into this one a little bit more. If you want my early pick for this one, I got to go Cory Sandhagen, just because of who he's fought, how difficult he is to take out. And I think he's going to actually have he's going to have a height and reach advantage in this fight too, just a slight reach advantage, but we'll see if that pays dividends in the matchup as well. Main event, UFC Nashville. And yeah, like I said, give credit to both guys here, because again, Umar putting the O on the line as well, fighting Cory. You got to give him some respect is there too. So that's kind of my thoughts on this fight and Cory Sandhagen's video. Also looks like I'm going to be getting an interview with Cory Sandhagen here in the near future. I did speak to him the other day at the time I'm recording this video. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. What do you think of this matchup? What do you think of fans, getting upset with Cory? Like, to me, that's the main point of this video, really. It's not even about the fight itself. I'm just curious what you guys think of fans going after him. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore with MMA fans. They continue to set the bar lower and lower, but I mean, people going after Sandhagen for taking this fight, I don't know what you guys want. So that's pretty much it. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, @LynchOnSports. I'm James Lynch. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.